All right, man. I was listening to Undisputed from what was that Wednesday episode, and they saying right now one of the publication they cited, I forget the name, was saying that the 49ers only can get like a third round pick for Trey Lance if they decide to move on. And at that point, I guess, they gave up all them picks. I mean, who they traded up to get him with. I can't remember. But excuse me. They traded they traded multiple picks to get up there to draft them. But if Brock Purdy go on, I mean, I think he done enough next year to be the starting quarterback. I mean, for a third or for a second, if I'm the Lions, I'd do it. Moving forward with Jared Goff, I mean, we talked about Brady Wednesday or Thursday. I'd do it. Whoever you going for, unless you're going forward with Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and I seen that, some of the mock drafts, they have Bryce Young going to Indianapolis. They have this podcast. You can watch it on YouTube. I seen my friend, he was breaking down. I'm not going to get into the specifics here. It's not the right place. He was breaking down the draft talk that they was doing on Facebook, and I had never seen it, but it's called ESPN's First Draft. All right. And they was talking about how C.J. Stroud, that Georgia game, might have put him over the top as being the number one quarterback taken. So, I mean, Indianapolis, they saying people not sold on Bryce Young because of his frame and he don't have the biggest arm and whatever. So it could be a chance where you move from fourth to fifth to get who you want. And maybe Indianapolis, Will Levis seemed to be rising for whatever reason. So I don't know. Maybe a quarterback you like fall in your lap. So it could be the case. That therefore, if you get somebody like Bryce Young, obviously you're not going to take Trey Lance. But, I would look at it. A lot of teams liked him. He struggled. It was raining in San Francisco. It was raining in Chicago his first game. He got injured the second game versus somebody else. Garoppolo came back. But, from what I remember watching, I watched a lot of his tape and broke down his tape. I just said it was going to take some time. One thing you notice, he was in an offense in which it was boom or bust. It was a big play down the field or it was really nothing else. So, it was going to take some time for him to understand how to chop people up down the field. How to put those drives together. You've seen in preseason, in some of the throws, he was, a lot of his throws was making big throws down the field. He got a big arm, athletic enough to get on the boot, coming off a dislocated ankle. I heard he had a couple other injuries too. Athletic kid can run, but your thing is you want to get him to be able to put drives together and chop teams up underneath. It's just not, my legs or going down the field. We need you to make these little outs and these little slants, and that's what kind of Kyle Shanahan was trying to put him into. But he was able to hand it off, get on the boot, throw it down the field. He fit good with Detroit when the dude is kind of what San Francisco was doing. The difference is he doesn't have an element of going underneath on them routes over the middle where you throwing the slant and all that type of stuff. So that's going to come, especially, you come from North Dakota State where it's pretty much just going down the field or using your legs. That's what it is for North Dakota State. And for him, he'd be able to learn behind Jared Goff for a while. And I know his contract ain't as worse as bad as it used to be. It'd be a number 3 overall pick before they capped it. But yeah, it'd be a good fit. But nursing him back to health and give you time to, evaluate Jared Goff, give him a short-term new deal or whatever, and see what you got. But it's worth the risk, especially for a second, for a third, or, third and a fourth or whatever. Yeah. And then do they want to deal with the controversy when Purdy don't play well? Oh, Trey Lance. I don't think they want to deal with that controversy. But then again, they have a great organization, great, John Lynch. But on top of that, what if Brock Purdy go down and you need Trey Lance? Like Jimmy Garoppolo went down, Trey Lance went down. So, but if I had the opportunity to do, I think the talent there, I think you got a guy that's athletic, a guy that got a big arm, go down the field. Can you give him the other essentials? Can you give him the other essentials to be successful? And that's hitting that back foot, hitching it, and whenever that back foot hit, getting the ball out on time. making the comeback, making the outs, making the speed outs, making the whips, making the slants, making the corners, making the post corners, making them curls, making some of them time and pattern throws. That's the $1 million question. Can you get him to make some of them time and pattern throws? It's the $1 million question. Can you get him to hit that back foot and that ball come out on time? So, and chop people up, attacking the middle of the feet, going through progression. So, if you feel like you can, I mean, yeah, that's a steal. That's a steal. And it's going to be a lot of quarterbacks moving. Derek Carr, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. So, that's kind of saturating the field right there, but I'll do it. Let him nurse himself back to health. Try to, just break down some, football essentials. He got some great learning from Kyle Shanahan as well. So, yeah, that's something that you keep Jared Goff, and you got the future that way. But, and I know it's the first mock draft, and this is what McShay and them hearing around the league, and it's a lot of bullshit going on. But if you got an opportunity and you believe in Bryce Young, you got an opportunity to get him. Get him. It don't cost you no picks, but the first pick. But like I said before, I like Trey Lance a lot coming out. It's just that it was gonna take some time to let him learn how to really play the position. But a lot of people in Detroit feel like, oh well, Jared Goff had a great year and that's it. But you got to do it again. Let's do it again. You got to do it again. At the end of the day, you need somebody that can be athletic. You need the future. No matter how much they love Jared Goff, you need the future, bro. You need an upgrade. It's not no many great quarterbacks in the NFC. Or everybody go. Rodgers could be vacating. The Jets hired Nathaniel Hackett. Brady could be vacating to Vegas or retirement. Was Jalen Hurts, Stafford, and Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray and Stafford coming off injury. Gonna be injured. I don't even know if Murray play next year. Stafford may not play next year for all we know. So it's Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, Dak Prescott. I mean, like I told y'all, man, a lot of people say, there's no way you can go spend this on Lamar. Man, dude, Lamar will be the best quarterback in the conference. I know people going to be talking about the Brady video. Mike Florio and Chris Sims with that, but at the end of the day, Brady still might be the best top 3 or 4 in the conference. That's something to think about. Yeah, Trey Lance, I'll be all in on that. Them draft picks, that's a steal for him, but they gonna hold on to him before they get out of the way. But you ain't gonna get a guy coming off a dislocated ankle. I don't think you're gonna get 1s, 2s, 3s, but the Lions may have an opportunity to do some LA Rams things about getting some known commodities in Jalen Hurts and Jalen Ramsey, and Trey Lance. And you might be able to get them for the LO. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal link tree. The first link description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.